I forgot to do the intro screen, but this is a fun game too. This is a somewhat modern game, but it's retro styled, which is what got my attention. It's got kind of like Metroid. You go back and forth, you explore the world. I'm not much into modern games, but this one was retro styled enough to get my attention. And people in chat are always giving me suggestions and stuff, so I wanted to pick up on this one. Most of the time I just do retro, and I was a competitive Team Fortress player, so I also stream that sometimes. But retro stuff is honestly where my heart lies. And that's why in the evenings, your channel has been such a source of fun for me, as far as like, oh my god, I don't want to work, this is boring as hell, but I'm like, but I can watch Mr. Yeti while I'm working, and it's going to be so much better. That's what it's been, and I have no idea where I'm going, because I don't remember where to go. I have a friend who loves this game. Yeah, Mr. Van, this has been a fantastic game. I have enjoyed every moment of this game. And the difficulty is what really has been the highlight for it. We've already finished the main game at this point. Now that all that's left is do the boss rushes, which I'm really having a hard time with. But we got to keep practicing, and we're going to get there. Going to get there. Yeah, this deck... I was skeptical at first about this game, but now that I've played it some, I am really, really into it. Most of the graphics being as simple as they are is part of the reason I like it so much. And just because it's simple graphics. I'm not much for like new games with all kinds of crazy graphics and stuff. I'm still retro at heart. I gotta practice this guy because he kills me in the boss rush like every single time. Alright, already getting hurt. Good start. I have not fought this guy in a week. I am just going to absolutely get my ass kicked here, but that's fine. Well, there goes all my health. I love it. So here at the end of the game, it's basically a boss rush. You have to fight all the game's bosses in a row without dying a single time. I've been working on that challenge. I've not been able to do it yet. I came somewhat close. Maybe I'll get there, maybe I won't. I always get to this guy, and it takes like 40 minutes just to get to him, and then I lose the fight and have to start over. But they do let you practice. So I kind of like the... Well, about to lose again. That move of his, man. That was close. The main game is kind of like Super Metroid. You're just exploring the world. You occasionally run into a boss. You get items that help you get through it, that type of stuff. And I just died. Awesome. If I can't get better at this guy, I'm never going to finish the boss rush. I think there's still a lot of room for these older styles of gameplay in today's markets. There absolutely is. Absolutely is. I'm always looking for, like, anytime there's new modern games and stuff coming out, I'm looking to see what's the closest to, like, old retro style games. And this kind of fit the bill for me. And then sometimes people ask me, why aren't you playing something like Fortnite or something like that? Because I don't like that kind of stuff. This is retro styled enough that it got my attention. I didn't even know this game existed until people in the chat told me about it. They were like, well, you like retro style stuff, why don't you try Hollow Knight? Well, it's kind of retro-like, and I was skeptical, but I mean, I tried it and I really liked it. And the boss fights are difficult. I love difficult games. I've got to get better at fighting this guy, or I'm never going to clear that boss rush ever. Scared the hell out of me right there. Alright, I'm doing better already. Take care of a few things around the house. I'll keep alert, bro. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you and Christy dropping by. You guys are awesome. You guys are just awesome people. I was looking for like a permanent retro home to check out in the evenings. And the day I found your stream in Battletoads, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. I'm looking forward to seeing you finish off Super Ghouls and Ghosts really soon. If not tonight, then the next night. You're gonna get it, man. You're gonna get it. If I can do it, and you're better at these kind of games than me, if I can do it, I know you can. Alright, I'm already doing better on this attempt than I was on the last one. Thank you guys so much for lurking as well. I appreciate it so much. What the hell am I even trying to do here? Stupid. God, that's like the easiest part and it's destroying me. I had no trouble beating this guy on like the 3rd time I ever fought him, and now I can't do anything. Oh my god, I suck so much. I suck. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm bad. Oh my god. And I still have to beat the other guy too. And then there's the final boss. I haven't even seen that yet. Oh, it's a grind. Oh, shit, man. Come on. God. Ah! Alright, well, this is what happened on the times he beat me. I mean, there's RNG in his attack patterns. He doesn't do the same thing twice. I just get absolutely wrecked. Alright, we can do that just fine. I have improved. I will give myself credit for slightly improving. Oh, Jesus. Welcome back, man. Just getting in practice on this guy. I've got to practice him or I'm never going to beat him for real. I haven't even beaten him yet on a practice mode. This is not in the real thing. This is just practice. We've still got to do that. I'm not even 100% confident of getting back to him. Because the fight with the guys, the nail art guys, they give me a lot more trouble than they should. I'm gonna say this guy's harder than Pure Vessel. I'm gonna say he's harder. You know what? Let me change the title of the stream. We're supposed to be playing Hollow Knight. We're done with Doom for right now. Pantheon grinding and practice. Set that up. There we go. Okay. Now people won't come in and go, "You're not playing Doom." Mixer, this isn't Doom. Yep, I knew it. Of course. Of course. And I beat him. Well, you know what? That's not good enough. I gotta fight him again. I gotta fight him again. I gotta keep fighting him. I'm just gonna get drilled again. I'm getting better at dodging that move. That's 4 hits. I love it. Can I walk under that? Is that possible? Nope, it's not. Okay, well, now we know. I had to get hit in the face to learn it, but... This Doom 3? Now, I've never played Doom 3. I've heard mixed opinions on it. A lot of people say it's terrible, but I don't... I have to make a judgment call on things like that myself. I never just... What the crap, man? I have to make like I think the sound's too loud. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure if I'm skilled enough with this game to pull that move off. To shadow through him when he's doing that. I'm not sure if I can do that. The timing has to be perfect when that happens. I don't think I'm good enough to do it. I think it's easier for me to just dodge it like that and just back up. Now, for people that are good at the game, like you, I mean, sure, you could pull that off no problem. For me, I don't think there's a chance. I totally misread what was going on there. Alright, I got 3 hit points back, man. Tried to go for 4 hits there. Did not get it. Almost. Almost. I wanted to go for 4. What's going to happen is I'm going to get here again, and his attack pattern is going to take me completely by surprise like it did when I got there for real on the other attempt. Alright, I just beat him again. Well, I'm doing okay here. Doom 3 isn't really true to the original, a lot more like a horror game, but I don't think it's bad. Okay, yeah, see, it's a little bit different, and that's why I think why people were griping about it. I just need to play it for myself and make that determination. Because a lot of people said it's horrible, and I'm not convinced. I need to see it for myself. Best way to dodge is to back up, but the way I showed you only can be used if you're cornered. Okay, well that makes sense. Let me run to the bathroom real quick, guys. I haven't even been since the stream started, so I'm going to be back in like 1 or 2 minutes. 1 second. Alright, let's get back in it. I'm still not comfortable. Oh God, I picked the wrong difficulty. Uh-oh. I picked the hard mode. Alright, let's try it. Bring it. What if I actually beat him? What's different besides him? He just does more damage, right? That's the harder part. Yeah, he does. God, 4 health. I just jumped off the screen. That's surely going to get the job done. I should probably actually practice them on this hard difficulty, so that it'll teach me that dodging is like way more important. If he hits me again, I'm going to die regardless. Yes. I'm doing well. And don't get cocky. This is just getting started. Oh, it hurts so much. It hurts so much. I might beat him on this difficulty, guys. I'm almost back to full health. Oh, God. I just bought myself another hit. You can't just spam that move endlessly. Yeah, I'm gonna just try and fight him on this difficulty from now on. That teaches you how to dodge. Crap. Dude, I can win that. That's winnable. I'm feeling victory here. I'm feeling victory. I'm feeling victory. I can win this fight. That move is my nightmare. That move is my nightmare. I win or lose based on how much that gets spammed. I win or lose based on how much that move is spammed. Still not picking up on it. I'm just not good at countering that move. I don't know what happened there. Lucky I didn't get hit. Living life on the edge right now. If I can get better at them in this difficulty, I can beat them on the standard one. There's probably an opportunity to get a hit in there. I'm just not willing to try it. I'm in control, man. I'm in total control of this fight right now. Of course, you're only basically only have 3 hit points here, since he does so much damage. I'm gonna screw that up. Alright, get my health back. I've got a chance to beat him here. Man, it's a tough fight, and it's long. I got him on an ascended difficulty. I got him. With full health, no less. We're not doing Radiant. Radiant is you get one-shotted. Alright, give me Pure Vessel. We'll just fight him on the normal difficulty. I'm going to take one shot at the Pantheon today. I probably won't beat it, but we gotta practice. We gotta practice. I think this guy's a lot easier. Of course, I haven't fought him in a couple of days, so... I just gotta get used to his attacks again. My improvement is still noticeable. I'm happy with the way this is going. Crap. I got greedy there. I shouldn't have done it. Nope. Nope. You can only heal once there. My mind tells me you can do it twice, but you really can't. I just get hit there. Yeah, I just got hit there. I got hit there. Stupid. Stupid as hell. Am I ever gonna get through this one, man? I'm losing hope. And it's not that I know I'm going to beat him again here. It's just in the boss rush. That's when all the chips are on the table. That's when you have to beat him for real. I'm not worried about beating him now. That's going to happen. Shit, man. How did I get hit again? What? I was doing so good on that first attempt, and then I think I got overly aggressive and botched it up. I didn't get to heal that time. Can't heal twice there, Mixer. Quit being stupid. It looks like you can, but you really can't. That hit me. That's bullshit. Oh my god. I won, but I didn't beat him. That's what Apollo Creed said in Rocky. In Rocky 2. I won, but I didn't beat him. That's how I feel about that. It means we gotta fight him again. Come on. Freaking ridiculous, man. A win is not a win in a lot of cases unless it's a decisive victory. That's what I'm trying to go for here. Because I played a lot of strategy games, like the old Warcraft games, Heroes of Might and Magic, that kind of stuff. And you could win a fight, but if you lost most of your men and stuff doing it, that was always a hollow victory for me. So I try and win decisively, so I know I'm actually accomplishing something, not just scraping by on minimum effort. Awful timing. There's no! A hollow victory. That's basically what it is, a Hollow Knight victory. That's what it feels like. If I'm not winning decisively, then forget it. Especially in a case like this. When I'm gonna have to do the boss rush. I touched him when he's down and it hurt me. Whatever. Just whatever. Whatever, man. All right, let's go do it. Let's go win it. Okay, it's time for the real thing now. Practice mode over. It's gonna take 30 minutes just to get to him. Fill up on soul, for God's sake, man. This game has great boss fights, but boy, they're tough to consistently do well with. It's tough. But we're not giving up. That's not the... We've already done that one. I don't even remember where it was. It's up here or something. This is what we wanted. Let's do it. Let's do it, for better or for worse. This is for all the marbles. These things don't hurt much. Start getting into the bosses that do 2 points of damage, then that's when things get painful. I am so rusty. I'd probably be better if I had more time to stream. I could, like... Alright, jump over me. Okay. Now I can get health back. Cool. Maybe not. Alright, one down, about 30 more bosses to go. That other guy, I don't remember his name. It's the one that with the rotating shield. Morkoth, I think his name is. I kind of worry about that fight, too. There's a lot of RNG involved with it, and I don't really like it. Oh, you stupid bug. You just waited for me to heal. You just waited for it. He was just sitting there waiting for me to heal. He was doing nothing. Then I started healing. I was like, oh, he's healing. You better go screw it up. Well, I put him down quick that time. Let's charge up on Soul-Wise down. Didn't even give him a chance to fight back. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's start getting arrogant now. That'll teach me. That's what we need to do. This guy's got RNG attack pattern too. Sometimes he jumps, sometimes he just does that. How is that hitting me? Alright, he's dead. Swabby, what's up, man? Hope you're having a great Friday. We're grinding away here, just getting our ass whooped. That's what we're doing. We're just getting stomped. Just getting stomped. I played Doom earlier. That went well. This is not going well, though. Doom 2, the original that came out in 1995, I want to say. And we've got a challenge mode running the game going on, maximum difficulty using the pistol only. No, not, well, starting every level with the pistol only and just working our way from nothing on every level. It's been a challenge. We're almost to the end of the game, though. We're at level 29 out of 30, so there's only 2 more to go. But one really hard level and the last boss are still to be done. It's been a fun ride. I've died a lot, but it's been fun. Looking forward to some TF2 tomorrow. Maybe I'll try and throw in some Tuesday to be TF2 a little bit more. It all depends on the work schedule. God. This guy annoys me. I'm just being impatient here, but... I can't lose to this guy. Okay. Yeah, it's been a fun ride in the original Doom and Doom 2. We've gotten through them with some pretty good difficulty, and then we're going to do the last chapter of the original Doom called Thy Flesh Consumed, which is even harder. Then we're going to try Fear, which K4 has said is a really good game. Another first-person shooter, single player. We're going to try that one. And then when I finish that, it'll be Final Doom. So there's plenty of first-person shooter action still to go. I'm looking forward to all of it. I hate the hard version of this fight. Came to see what's going on. I'm going to go again, though. Keep up the great work with the Strings Mixer. See you soon. Okay, man. Thanks for dropping by. Swabby, have a great rest of your day. Yeah, K4, we're going to do Fear after Doom 2's about done. Just a couple, there's like 2 more levels in Doom 2. And then we're going to do the last chapter of Doom 1, which is Thy Flesh Consumed. And then it's going to be time for Fear. Then after Fear, it'll be on to Final Doom. So I've got a lot of difficult first-person shooter action lined up. I'm looking forward to every bit of it. Looking big time forward to all of it. I can't wait. And since I don't know much about newer games and stuff, you guys bringing up games to me helps me tremendously. Don't forget the expansions. Okay. I might have already picked them up when I bought the game when it was on sale during the Christmas sale. Might have that already. If not, I'll just go pick them up. No problem. I save so much money today on games, guys, by just buying them when they're on sale. Back in the old days, you had to pay $50 for a piece of trash, like the garbage we were playing yesterday on Nintendo. Those games were $50 each. Seems impossible to believe, but they were. I still don't know this guy's patterns because I haven't fought him enough. I'm going to get a lot of health back here, at least 3, right? I don't like this fight. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there that I don't like it. I think they only have one move that can get me from that far away. I think I just need to be more patient with this fight. I think that's the whole thing here. Would the other guy go AFK or what? He wasn't even attacking. That's where you want to be, in between them. I might die here. Alright, then kill them both in the same shot. That's perfect. Yep, did. Extraction Point and Perseus Mandate. Okay, you can only buy the expansions in the bundle, so I should already have them. Yes, I did buy the bundle. I definitely got that. There's a lot of sales happening. What's a game you've been looking for? I bet I could find it. I definitely want the Ion game you were talking about earlier, Atomic, and I want Duke Nukem. So those are definitely going to be part of future streams as well. Of course, we're going to play them too on the hard difficulties. We're going to do that. I owe myself to play Duke Nukem for the actual way you're supposed to and not save scum it to death like me and my buddy did back in the day. And then we were thinking we were good at the game. I don't think you can even do that in modern first-person shooters. I think there's like checkpoints and the game just doesn't let you just save it anywhere you want to. They didn't think about that back in the day. Oh, you're going to make it harder now. I mean, I just fell off. Just need to be patient with this fight. Can't be overly aggressive. Patience is not a strong point of mine. Okay. There's some tech issues with Fear for being such an old game. If you have a frame rate issue with them, be sure to look it up. Yeah, I have no problem doing that. I've had issues with other games and stuff too with problems. How do you feel about the GOG version? Guess I'll be buying from GOG, that is. Oh, I have no problem with that. I bought the Heroes of Might and Magic games on GOG. Good old games. Yeah, I bought Heroes of Might and Magic 1 and 2 and its expansions on GOG. That was the best place to get those games. So I have no problem with getting them there. This guy's annoying. He just drags the fight out. Spends a lot of time not doing anything where you can't actually get hits in. Then you hit him once and he moves. I'm just trying to speed the fight up here. If I have to take a few extra hits, I'll take them. Oh, I just missed an opportunity to land a couple of hits. It doesn't matter, he's about to die. Yeah, he's not dead, he's just pissed off. Just face tank him. There we go. Also, modern resolutions can make the shadows too light. The native resolutions from the game was made for work fine. Okay. I'll have to play around with the settings when I first... the first time I load it up. I've already got the game installed. I just need to tinker with the settings a little bit before the stream actually starts so I can make the game look as it's supposed to and look decent with no issues. I have to do that with a lot of games. Sometimes some games don't even work well on the emulators, and we don't run into that a lot of times until I actually find out on stream the game doesn't work. That happened a couple of times yesterday. Some of those ROMs I've got were not good ones, or they just didn't work with my current setup. This is an easy fight. There's no excuse for doing poorly on it. Ion Fury is almost the cheapest it's ever been. It's 15, and the cheapest it's been is 12, and that's on GOG. Okay, that makes sense. I'll have to look into getting that. Because I want to add it to my list of eventual games to play. You guys have been a tremendous help to me in, like, giving me suggestions and stuff for games that I may not know about. That helps me a lot. So please continue to do so. Raku, what's up? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, ready for a great weekend. It's the best time of the week. Doesn't get much better than... Well, Thursday is actually a good day, because that's one day before Friday. Oh, this fight's very quick and intense. Oh, don't jump on the spikes. God damn it. I'm playing like shit. I might get beat here. Boy, they make you move. You stand in the middle, you're kind of safe. Nope, not gonna heal. I tried. They weren't gonna let it happen. One of them's dead, okay. I might get an opportunity to actually heal in a minute. Alright, I got one hit point back. I'm pleased. And they just took it right back from me. Now get health. Comes with a built-in performance test. Okay, well that'll definitely help me with setting up the game. Latest Duke Nukem Remaster is on sale right now for $2. Be fool not to get it, just saying. I saw that message you had on Steam about sticks. That was on sale for like $1 or $2, and I went ahead and bought that. That's not something I'm going to stream. I would like to play that off stream. Sticks, the Goblin. That looks fun. I've seen that before, and I was like, this might be something I would like. I kind of like stealth-type games. I played a bunch of the Assassin's Creed games, and I really like those. Yeah, I know. You guys can't believe it, right? Me playing something modern. Well, it occasionally does happen. Me playing a modern game that's not anime is almost unheard of. I do play modern JRPGs because my girlfriend really likes them too. We both do. I'm not gonna lie, I like them. We just wrecked that thing. Just wrecked that thing. Yeah, that's a good game. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play through that one day. A roommate was close contact with someone that has COVID symptoms. Oh, shit. That's not good, Pug. That's bad. Of course, on the bright side of things, you can contract it and have no symptoms at all. It's just random for each person. Like a friend of mine had pretty bad fever, but his wife was in close contact with him a lot, and she got it, but never even had any symptoms for it. Never felt bad at all. It's a weird disease. It's strange. I mean, some people, they go to the hospital. Other people, nothing. It's just strange. Hopefully, you'll be on the side. Hopefully, if you do happen to get it, maybe you'll be one of the people that gets just asymptomatic. It seems like it's not as bad for younger people, too. It still can be, but not as bad. This freaking fight right here, I don't like it. Pug, I saw you've been playing, Pug, I saw you've been playing in Coyote's stream a lot. On Payload, how's that been going? I know Sniper can be really good there. I haven't played a whole lot of Payload, but I just know that a good sniper can just, like, totally clear everything out. And with the longer respawn timers, it takes people a while to recover from it. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose to this guy! I've got to dodge some stuff. I gotta dodge. This asshole always gets on my nerves. Freaking killing me with paint. Alright, dead. Alright. Turn out okay for... Yeah. Yeah, with pre-existing conditions, it can be a lot worse. It can still get you even if you don't have pre-existing conditions. There's a friend of mine I went to high school with. He works in the restaurant business. He's a manager at a restaurant near Bryant-Denny Stadium, which is where Alabama football plays. And he's a manager. He runs into all kinds of people all the time. And he got it, and he got pretty sick from it with no pre-existing conditions. And he's my age exactly. He didn't have to go to the hospital, thankfully, but his fever got very, very high. Thankfully, he's okay, though. This stupid bee. I just realized I complain about pretty much every boss. My parents just recently got their second shot of the vaccine, and they didn't have any bad side effects from it. They're in really good shape. They're starting to get a little more active again, too. Now, they can actually... My dad's got a couple of pre-existing conditions. My mom doesn't, so they've had to be pretty careful about it. And they're definitely not on the younger side anymore, but they've been... After getting the vaccine, they had no problems with it, and they are feeling really good. had anything related to flu since swine flu a while ago. I got that and haven't been badly sick once. Okay, that's good. That's good. I remember the swine flu thing. Several people in this area got it as well. I've been lucky. I've been able to dodge a lot of that stuff over the years. I used to go to school when I was sick sometimes because they used to encourage people to do it. Unfortunately, because if you made good enough grades and you'd only missed a couple of days of school, you could be exempt from your final exams. And so that encouraged people to go to school while they were sick. So one time I was at school with the flu. I'm sure everyone else appreciated that, but don't blame me. Blame the Board of Education in Alabama for coming up with that idea. That's not my fault. You encouraged it, not me. I hate this thing. The only way to dodge that... You asshole jumping up there like that. Alright, get the hit points back. Swine flu was awful for you. Microsoft tried to make a vaccine? I never heard about that. It doesn't sound like something they need to be getting involved with. Stick with computer products. This is screwing me up. This guy's so slow now. I'm used to the hard version. This is why I lose to this guy on the second fight, because I'm not used to this version. It screws me up. Yeah, Pug, I heard swine flu was actually sometimes worse than what people were saying it was. You've been topping the leaderboards on the payload maps too as Sniper. That's cool. I've only gotten to join in with Coyote's stream one time because I'm usually so busy in the evenings. All I can usually do is just tune into some Twitch channels every now and then. I wanted to join in. I want to join in more with other streamers and play games and stuff. There's just no time for it. I learned a lot about... I'm happy I learned about Dark Souls. I got to watch some of K4's stream the other day. That was fun. I had no idea there was a lot of mechanics in Dark Souls work the way they did. That's a stupid way to take a hit. This thing's barely even moving. Microsoft fired their testers and replaced them with AI? Interesting idea. I'm not too convinced about that being successful, but... When Windows has seen better days, I'll admit that. I can't believe I landed a hit there. That's not what I need to be doing. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose this guy and it's the easy version. Give me my health. Fuck. Alright, I'm not happy with that. That was awful. I suck. I should be able to beat that guy without getting hit now. Get the COVID vaccine, start telling people the new Microsoft Surface Pro laptop. Well, I guess we could always just switch to Linux. I know you would be behind that idea, Atomic, if you're not happy with Windows. They can do some good cheap hardware when they want to, yeah. It's interesting the way they've changed over the years. Windows used to be more reliable than it is now. And every Windows update that comes out makes Windows worse. Almost like they're trolling people at this point. That guy dead? Yes. Okay. I don't like this rolling attack. That's garbage. Oh, that was clutch. Best dodge yet. And he rolls right into me. Perfect. He rolls into me again. This garbage. Now, please give me a chance to get some hit points back. You got to do that. Can't get hit points back. It's just not going to happen. Tempted to try and bait this guy into trying to melee at me so I can get hit points back. That's perfect. Alright. Success. Got what I wanted there. Haven't touched Windows in over a decade. There's a good friend of mine I know in real life, Atomic. He's exactly the same. He's gotten into Linux now and he doesn't want to go back. He's doing everything with Linux now. Oh yeah, this damn Metroid. I don't like this fight. You want an annoying fight? You want a trolly fight? This is it. Can't even do anything until you have to hit one of these other things into it. No! Taking a Linux fundamentals class this summer, this fall. It's always good to, it would be good to know at this point if Windows doesn't start getting a little bit more reliable. Alright, now we can get him. And he's dead, alright. Could this be the run? I don't know. We'll soon know. Yeah, the difficulty curve, I've heard it's kind of mixed. I've never really gotten into it before. I'm like the least tech-savvy person you'll ever see. That's why I've always been a little bit hesitant to try, like, anything new. I've heard that there's even a Steam operating system. My friend tried it and it screwed everything on his computer up, and he wants to try everything. And he ends up creating more trouble for himself than it's worth. I'm doing okay here. Can I get a hit point back? No, no, don't mixer. God damn it. I'm so tempted to keep trying to heal. It's not what you're supposed to do, though. Quit throwing orange shit and get down here and fight. Windows is such an oddball operating system, and when you learn Linux, you're really just learning how every operating system works. Windows is the one that just had to be a weirdo. Well, my dad likes Mac because it's from a Linux shell, I believe. Unix BSD based, but yeah, there are many powerful similarities. I don't know SteamOS could screw up his system. Literally just Linux. He must have known what he was doing. I guess not. He tries to do too much stuff. He's had more computer problems than anyone I can imagine, and he actually normally is pretty good at computer stuff, but somehow he botches his stuff up by going with all these weird settings and operating system ideas, and I'm like, dude, just stop worrying about it. Just put something on there and leave it, and he won't. Alright, now we're fighting Yoda. My God. What? Nice damage there. Alright, do your attack. You're gonna hit me again, of course. Get my hit points back. Oh, this is going horrifyingly bad. I might lose this fight. Yeah, he's a big-time tinkerer. He always wants to try new stuff, all the time, or everything. Even when stuff's working fine, he'll think he can make it better, and most of the time he screws it up. Like when we were playing, we'd play World of Warcraft and stuff like that. I played with him for years and stuff. He's always at work during the time I'm streaming. That's why he's never been here, but I might lose this fight, too. I'm doing so terrible. But yeah, he has a tendency to botch things up. Even when it's working just fine. I'm the type of person that if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's always been me. This move sucks. Alright, she's gone. Holy crap, that fight scares me every time. Yeah, you can do that, Atomic. You can do that. Unfortunately, it won't let me change the settings during the stream. You can put like a pseudo link of it, like dot whatever it is for if it's on GOG or whatever. You can put that on there. That'll be fine. Yeah, like Pug just said. Yeah, we've done that before. That's fine. Normally, I would actually be happy with putting links on, but there's just people would come into chat and eventually abuse it. That's why I have to leave it off. .com also works. That's also acceptable. I hate this thing. I hate this thing! I should have fought this thing before I got into this. Alright, I might still win. It's looking super iffy. Alright, it's dead. Thank God. I hate that guy. Alright, I can use this fight to heal up a little bit, because this is an easy one. am I supposed to hit you when you're down there? Crap. I'm gonna uninstall the game if I lose this fight. I'm not gonna chase you. You can come to the middle or we're not gonna fight. This thing doesn't even fight anyway. It just stands there. Ugh! Stupid ass fight. Rocco, you had to bring that up, didn't you? I didn't never notice that before, but that's what that is. That's a Gorgon heads right there. At least they're kind of easy to dodge right there. Oh, great. I'm going to see that from now on. You can't unsee it. A lot more Gorgon heads to go. We're nowhere close to being done with Castlevania games. Alright, we got that guy taken care of. I just love that World Wide Web is less syllables and faster to say than www. That's true. That's a total oddity right there. But true. I hate this guy. I hate him. How are you supposed to dodge that bull crap? You just can't. I'm healing. Shut up and keep fighting, come on. Yep, that's all the opportunity I needed to heal when he's doing this useless move right here. This move's useless. Alright, I think he's dead, yeah. We're still not to the end. Oh, God, this is such a grind. Alright, is this Markov guy? I'm not a fan of this fight. I think that's what's coming up next. No, I think there's a long way to go before that, actually. Yep, this is not what I was thinking of, but I knew you had to do this again. Crap. At least there's opportunity to heal in this fight. It's not the worst one. The worst fights are the ones that give you no opportunity to heal. I missed. That was an easy opportunity to do some damage. That reminds me of if I played Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 1 and 2. I'd love those games, right up my alley. I think I own the first one. I think I bought it on a Steam sale. Because it's Castlevania themed, and I love that. So I bought that. I think I own the first one. I'm not sure about the second one yet. But that's on my list for a future playthrough. And I know nothing about it other than it's just got the old retro theme. So that's going to be definitely on tap. I'm looking forward to it one day. I just need more streaming time. There's so many good games out there to play. That's my whole thing. It's just a lack of time. We've got all the Mega Man games to go through, and when we start with Mega Man 3, that's an unknown for me because I don't remember enough about that to do anything with it. Now, 2, I was already proficient with, like we played yesterday, but 3 and beyond, I don't know anything about, other than there's a slide and there's a charge shot. That's the only thing I know about them. Alright, we're doing fine here. I say that, and then he hits me in the face. Not dead. Still got... It's not even in his final form yet. Now he is. That's one reason I like this game, is because it's retro-styled, kind of like Bloodstained Curse of the Moon is going to be retro-styled in Castlevania. This has its own unique retro-style charm to it, which is definitely why I'm playing it. Oh, this guy, I was worried about this. I was worried about this. I think I can get health back when he's using the shield move. I can. Okay. There's no floor. Somehow I just missed me right there. No! I just lost an opportunity to heal up. I'm not going to heal up now. We just got to be patient here. Patience didn't help me. Didn't help me. I think I can heal now. This guy's serious business. Screw that guy. Fortunately, 3 only introduces slide. You won't get the charge until 4. 3 is probably harder than 2, but there's way more E-tanks, and the final levels are a breeze. Raku doesn't think you'll have too many problems. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes I have a tendency to make things harder than they should be. And also, screw this guy. I don't like him. He does stupid stuff while fighting and doesn't make any sense. Alright, I got 3 hit points back. I'm well satisfied with that. Once again, RNG screwing me over. How am I supposed to know where to be right there? Okay, so the slide is in 3, Raku, and the charge shot's in 4. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. No problem. That's right, there's a shockwave. And we can get full power and knock him down again. I dodged that. That's horse shit. I don't think he gets up at this point, so we can charge up. I'm gonna need it because the hard part's coming. Almost full health. Full health now, full soul. Let's do it. Alright, it's our make or break moment once again. I think the nightmare guy is next, and that's who I've been unable to beat. Yep, here we go. Gotta earn it. Good start. Very strong start. Okay, terrible right there. Can't make those kind of mistakes and expect to win. Three hits there. That's about as best as you can hope for. I think you can do 4 there, but you have to be more perfect. I think if I can get to the last boss, I think it puts him in the practice mode thing, so I can practice up and then do this for sure. But I'm not even going to win this whole thing yet. Gotta do a move where I can hit you, buddy. That's cheating. Alright, I got him. We gotta fight Pure Vessel, though, and that's extraordinarily hard, too. Alright, I'm full health going into it. Actually, it's gonna let me charge up. That's even better. Ooh, this is as far as I've made it. I've not made it any further than this. Alright, we gotta win this. I've gotten good practice in on this fight. I should be able to handle it. This is for all the marbles. I haven't taken a hit yet. Coyote, thank you for the good luck bits. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'd totally screwed that. Got greedy. I got greedy. That cost me. Alright, not getting greedy again. I'll take 1 hit point back, that's fine. I think I got him. Alright, oh my god. Oh my god. It's not over, there's another boss. But it doesn't matter. I think I can practice this final battle now on the practice mode. Coyote art is done for now, and I can chat finally. That's awesome. You'll have to show your art. I'd like to see it. I love original artworks and stuff. I love it. Your bits paid off. Now it's time to die right here. Now it's time to die horribly. That's okay, though. This is what I was expecting. Wow. Wow! I don't have a chance here without practice. Where are you even supposed to be right now? Good night. Good night. I can practice that fight right. I can practice it now. It should put it in like the Hall of Legends or whatever this place down here is called. Yep, now time to do it all again. Good God, man. This is a grind, but I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there. Modern Mystical, what's up, man? Hope you're having a great day. I'm not good at this game, but I'm slowly improving. I feel like my improvement has been fairly steady. I want to go down here and look and make sure this is actually in here now that I made it. This fight is giving me big Lumine vibes from Rockman 8. Oh boy. Really? Rockman 8. I'm going to get there one day, Raku. I can't wait. We're going to play all those games in order. We're going to play them in order. Where is the Radiance fight? Is it over here? Okay, I guess it's over here because there's no other room for it over there. Let's fight it. I want to win this fight. Have I done bindings in the lower ones? No, I have not gotten to any of the bindings yet. I've just been like on a straight shot of just progressing through them as we go. I'm super happy about this now, though, because I can actually practice this fight. And I might actually get enough practice into where I can beat the whole thing. It's possible. That's stupid. I don't even know if there's a time to heal in this fight or not. That's my fault. I should have waited. No! My God. I gotta let those hit the floor. I'm so dead, man. I did better on the first try. Freaking God, I got wrecked. Great. I'm going again. Oh my God, it's almost 4 o'clock. Well, I'll get in a couple of shots here. I'll get in a couple of practice shots here and then call it a day. I don't know if you know this, but bindings make P5 easier if you do enough of them. Maybe I should try that then on some of the earlier ones. I've not tried with any of the bindings. I think that would be fun. Because the easier ones are like super easy. And it would be fun playing them on slightly harder. Oh, that sun blast thing, man. I might have been able to get in a heal right there. Probably not, but I mean, there's always... Nope, nope, don't do it. Don't you dare heal. Now maybe I can heal. Nope. I'm just gonna have to... No, I'm getting crushed. We're just gonna have to just dodge better. Get lifeblood at benches? Okay, I might have to go back and start working on that some. Throw in some of the bindings on the easier ones, like 1 through 3 maybe. That might be doable. Almost the second stage. I definitely don't mind grinding it out on these tough fights. I love hard boss fights and just hard games in general, and this one's been a good one. I've enjoyed it. You're going to start with that. We need to let those hit the ground. I think I tried to do that too early. Well, this attempt's gone. Oh, God. So awful. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, the pain. This guy's worse than anything in Cuphead, too, I think. I've been through Cuphead on expert mode. This guy's worse. I'm pretty confident in saying that. I think this is a harder boss than anything in Cuphead. And Cuphead's tough. It's really tough. I shouldn't have even tried that, but it kind of worked. Good jump, Mixer. Good jump. Good jump! I should just start over. I'm just getting annihilated. Yeah, just whatever. Whatever, man. Get good. Get good. Hurts to breathe game. What do you think you should stop doing? Oh, man. Oh, man. The absolute pain. Atomic. That's funny, man. This is way harder than the regular Radiance at the end of the game. This one's way, way, way worse. I dodged in the wrong direction. I mean, this isn't even comparable to the other one. I'm gonna have to be more defensive and stop trying to attack. I mean, obviously, I've got to do some damage here, but I think I'm trying to focus too much on doing damage and not enough on actually trying to dodge attacks. I think that's what I need to be doing here. Wow, that worked. Great plan. This is why it's absolute. Yep. I didn't have that much trouble with the regular version of this boss fight. I fought it like 3 times. And then the next day in the next stream, I fought it and killed it on the first try of the next stream. So it wasn't that bad. But this one is... This is crazy right here. This is crazy. And I think we're going to go back and do some of the bindings to try and help myself out a little bit. Alright, that one's not that hard to dodge. Try and make some progress here. Those shots, we gotta let them hit the floor. That was not smart. Look. Medieval, thanks for subscribing, man. It's been 9 months. How is that possible? How is that even possible? Shit. How can I even get over there? There's spikes on the floor! Oh, man. I tried the downward attack on the... Yeah, actually, I have no idea why I wasn't trying that. I could have actually bounced across the spikes right there and actually landed a hit and then backed off with a dash. I could have done that. Medieval, this is your kind of game. You just get your ass whooped over and over. Check this boss fight out. And it's got RNG and stuff involved as well. That missed me. That's bullshit. I haven't bounced on spikes in so long from doing... I did the Path of Pain. That's the last time I was doing bouncing on the spikes. Path of Pain was just like easy mode compared to this. I was too aggressive there. Nine months, Medieval just had a baby. Oh my god, it's really though, 9 months of I've been streaming now, that seems impossible. Time goes way too fast these days, guys. It's kind of scary. I feel like I just started streaming a couple of months ago. It's already been 9 months. I'd at least like to advance this fight to phase 2. This isn't even its final form. Should have been defensive there instead of trying to attack. All my hit points are gone. Awesome. Awesome! We're gonna beat this thing. We're gonna beat this thing. It's gonna happen. Guarantee it's gonna happen. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow, but it's gonna happen. This looks like it's gonna be the hardest fight yet, by far. And I said that about the Pure Vessel fight, too, and that turned out to be not so bad. But this is hardcore. Right into where I didn't need to go. I didn't even see it until it was too late. Awesome. Need to be more defensive. My mind is still in offense mode. That sun ray attack. Oh my god. Ugh. Reminds me of the Sands fight. Isn't that in, what's it called? I haven't even played that. You keep telling, you've told me how good it is, and I keep telling myself, you gotta get that, and I'm not there yet. That's I don't know. I don't know. What is it, Coyote? I can't remember the name of it. Undertale. Look at me go. I remembered a modern game. You gotta give me a chance to fight here. Come on. One of these days, that sunray attack's not gonna hit me. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yes, from Undertale was this level of frustrating. Okay, well, you know what that means. I absolutely play it. I've heard a lot about Undertale. I've heard a lot about it's super popular, Atomic. That's why you hear so much about it. Just super, super popular. And I'm not there yet. I haven't even played it yet. I haven't played practically anything new that everyone says is popular. Fortnite, never played it. Call of Duty, never played one. That Hades game you guys were talking about the other day, I'd never even heard of it. I rely on you guys to tell me what's going on with gaming. I'm gonna dodge that this time. You gotta be further away. Almost, almost. All right, I'm doing a good job dodging, but I'm not doing damage. I can do one or the other. I should probably be dodging. I can't do any damage when I'm dead. This is a nasty ass fight. I'm just getting thumped. Yeah, I've never seen that before, but Coyote, you're not the only one that I've heard say that that's a really tough fight and can be really frustrating. Isn't though Undertale like part RPG, or am I missing something? Is it like, or is the fights kind of like this? Or I'm actually tempted to look it up, guys. Because now I'm like super curious. I thought Undertale was like an RPG. Or am I really just that clueless? Yeah, I really don't know. How? Bullshit. This is cruel. Alright, we're going to the next part. I think. Can I heal now? Yes. Probably for like 2 seconds. Am I supposed to be attacking now or not? Now I'm balancing on platforms at the same time. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I can't even get over there to attack. I'm supposed to bounce on its head, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. What? Shit. Back to the whole beginning. Earthbound. Yes, I have played Earthbound. Is that the one with Ness on the Super Nintendo? I've not finished that. I've played it before. Let me read what you guys are saying. Yeah, Earthbound. I've definitely played that. So it's kind of like that. That has like RPG style boss fights. I haven't seen the whole game though. Supposed to be like Earthbound. I've only seen it like one fight so far, and it wasn't even a fight. It was more like a scripted event happening in Earthbound. Okay, it has a storyline. It remembers your choices. You have to explore to get the genocide path complete because you must kill everyone. You're gonna love the third phase. Oh, don't remind me. I know there's a part where you jump upwards and dodge like the sunbeams. I did that in the first time I fought this guy, but there was no like end phase beyond that. Okay, Undertale is pretty much Earthbound. Okay. I'll have to get it and see. We'll play it on stream. I know, like I said, I know nothing about it. I thought it was just like a meme RPG type game. But we will play it. You guys, multiple of you guys have recommended it to me, so we got to do it. Oh, fuck me. I need to just stop attacking. That's the problem here. I keep trying to do damage when I shouldn't. Like that. That was awesome. Just start over. Just start over. Am I getting any better? I think I'm getting worse. You didn't really care for it? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be one of those games where a lot of people are going to love it, and there's always going to be people that dislike it. I'm just going to have to see for myself. Doom 3 was the same, K4. You like Doom 3, and a lot of other people seem to hate it. So, once again, that's just going to have to be my own judgment call. I think I would like Doom 3, honestly, from what I've seen of it. Just start over, I wish there was like a restart button. Well, there is, just die. Fandom's awful. I've seen like memes from the game, like that Sans guy. Like a lot of people in Team Fortress have named themselves that. So I know it's popular if people are like creating memes for it and stuff. It's got to be super well known. I like any Doom except the movie. I'm here for Doom Guy and his mega boobies. Doom Guy is pretty buff, isn't he? You only get to see his face like in the first Doom though, don't you? Not the movie with The Rock or whatever. This is nasty. This is nasty as hell. And there's a harder version than this, too. I'm not even fighting the Ascended version. This is the easier version. Well, this is like the middle version. And then there's the Radiant version. Popularity brought out the weirdos. Yeah, that movie was based on Doom 3. Okay. Yeah, the Rock is an asshole. I remember what you told us about him, Coyote. I can't look at him the same way again. My mom likes a lot of his movies too, and I'm like, nah, that guy's he's an asshole for real. You shouldn't like his movies. Let's just dodge it. Let's just dodge. Oh. That Sunray attack could kiss my ass. Oh, the pain. The absolute pain. I'm not getting better at this fight. That's what's scaring me more than anything. I say you only give up because you know what to look for in a good attempt, if that helps at all. Oh, we're definitely not giving up. We are not giving up. Never is this going to be given up on. I'm going to win this. And then I'll have to do it in the Pantheon fight for real, and that's when I'll lose it again. The C-list actor who seems to take up any role possible wasn't filled by someone else. Superficial, and it shows I still went on and did what I wanted even after that. That's great. That's what you do. Yeah, he's taking on these roles like skyscraper rampage and stupid stuff like that. Total C-list. But he's getting paid for it, so I guess if I was him, I would be doing the same thing, making stupid movies and making a lot of money for it. I would definitely be doing it. I panicked right there. That was dumb. This is a good attempt, but only because I think the RNG is being nice to me at this time. Why? There was no time to dodge that. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It was going well, guys. It was going well for a minute. Rampage movie pissed you off. You loved the game. I loved the game, too, growing up in the arcades. I saw it in the arcade for the first time. You could play a giant gorilla tearing down buildings. I was like, oh my god, sign me up. And then I got the Nintendo version of it, and it's crap. The Nintendo version of it was a disappointment, but the arcade was awesome. This dropping spikes on me from the sky is just crap. I didn't even see it. I think it spawned right where I was. This is hellish. Imagine doing this the Radiant version on Radiant difficulty. You have to beat this boss without getting hit. Yeah, right. Yeah, I feel like I'm maybe getting the rhythm a little bit. A little bit. That's after 4 o'clock. I'm supposed to be going. I could sit here and grind on this fight all day long. Tomorrow, I think we're going to try some of the easier Pantheons with the bindings on. That makes them all way harder, so that'll be a new challenge. I don't think I want to just grind this fight for 3 hours. And we got to play some Team Fortress 2 tomorrow as well. Alright, I dodged the spikes from above that time. It's when some of the attacks get chained together where I'm having a problem. No. Now I've got to run away because there's spikes on the floor. Alright, shots are coming. And I took a hit. Alright, we're making a little progress here. Gotta get health back. I'm full health. Alright, we're going into the next part with absolute 100% full health. I don't have any soul. That's okay. How am I supposed to get over there and do some damage? That's my next question. Without taking damage. It's almost like impossible here. What's going to happen? Okay. I should have healed right there. I did heal. Okay, well that's a positive. Those need to hit a ledge or they don't go away like that. I can't go over there. I'll just die. There's no time limit. I'm just going to wait it out. This is freaking hell. That was my best try, guys. I did pretty good there. I did pretty good there. Let's stop on that. That's a good stopping point. I'm not going to do better than that today. I'm not going to do better than that. That's as good as I can do.